what someone may find is that it is relatively easy for them to get out of bed each morning. They could be excited in general about the day ahead, and so staying in bed could be seen as a waste of time. They could also have people in their life that love and support them, and they could have a job that they enjoy or even a vocation. So it will be a calling, something that they enjoy doing, and also has a positive effect on their fellow human beings. Their mental and emotional state could often be positive, and they could feel good about themselves and about their life. And so someone like this is going to have a good level of motivation and energy. However, what someone could find is that it is often hard for them to get out of bed, and that they often wonder why they should get out of bed. Perhaps they haven't really got much going on in their life, and even if they have, they could still struggle to be motivated and to get themselves moving. So they might not have many people in their life who are loving and supportive, or if they do, they still might not have much of an effect on them. So when it comes to what they do, they may have just a job, or they may do something that they enjoy, but it's still not going to have much of an effect on their inner world. And so someone like this can often feel depressed. They can often even have suicidal thoughts, and often wonder if they should stay alive. And when someone is in this position, they may not understand what is going on. So if they were to take a step back and to reflect on how they experience life, they could struggle to understand why they are the way they are. And it could then seem as though there is a chemical imbalance, or they were even born this way. And what it could show is that deep within them, their inner child is in a bad way. So their inner child might not want to be alive. And if this is the case, it could show that during their early years, they experienced a lot of trauma. So perhaps this was a time when they were neglected and abused, and so they wouldn't have received the love and care that they needed to develop. They would have often felt overwhelmed, and during this time in their life, ending their life, leaving the earth, would have been seen as the only way for them to put their pain to an end, because they wouldn't have been able to run away or to fight back. They would have simply had to either disconnect or to be overwhelmed with pain. So since that point in time, many years may have passed, could have been many decades may have passed, but that wounded child will still be inside them, and how it feels will seep into their conscious mind, and it will affect how they feel, how they behave, how they see life, and how they see others. So if this is the case, it will be essential for someone to connect to this part of them and to work through the pain that it is in, so they can change how they experience life, and so their inner child can start to let go of what they experienced. And of course, this is not going to happen overnight. They can find that they're carrying many layers of pain, and that a lot of this pain needs to be cried out. So they will be grieving unmet childhood needs. And so if you can relate to this, it might be a good idea for you to reach out for external support from a therapist or a healer. But the main thing is that you do something so that you can gradually change how you experience life and to embrace life, to see that life is worth living and to increase your motivation and energy. And because what you experienced as a child wasn't your fault, you didn't deserve to be treated badly, and how you were treated wasn't a sign of your worth. So if you can relate to this, please reach out for support and don't suffer in silence.